Okay, so here's how the industry usually tells you to get clients and why I disagree with it and why I think there is a better way to do it that's just simpler. So the industry tells you that you have leads and leads turn into clients. That's the common way, right? So you get leads maybe through socials, maybe you get it through email. Some of you guys do ads, right? And it asks those leads to turn into the highest tier offer they have. But that has a problem, which is you're asking people to marry you because before asking them to date you. And I did that for the longest time. I put myself first, and it was a mistake because it was asking too much from people. I started making way more money and I could sell higher tier packages with just a Google Doc, a VA, and just some software when I introduced the Cash Creator thesis, which includes a customer offer in between, a workshop for a low price. 70% of my clients actually bought a workshop first before becoming a client. And I added a lower tier thing here. So you can see that the highest tier package was not my second step. It was my last step. And here's where we're introduced to the concept of prospect inertia. Prospects in motion stay in motion, but prospects at rest tend to stay at rest. This is why people with big audiences struggle monetizing so much, because they ask people to jump, and jumping is scary. They ask people to go from leads directly into the highest tier offer they have, but maybe they don't know them, maybe they're not familiar with the process, so they end up with massive inefficiencies. Whereas as cash creators, we don't ask people to jump, we ask people to flow from leads into a customer, into a lower tier client, into a higher tier client, because we know that it's much more likely that someone marries us if we ask them for a date first instead of asking them for marriage first. Content creators jump, cash creators flow, because we understand prospect inertia. Prospects at rest tend to stay at rest, but prospects in motion tend to stay in motion. And this is why we do things this way. We don't jump, we flow.